We're reading today the Imitation of Christ by St. Thomas à Kempis. It is certainly true that many a person in religion is disposed to act after his own will, and can agree best with those who follow his own ways. But if we desire that God be among us, we must sometimes set aside our own will, though it seem good, so that we may have love and peace with others. Who is so wise that he can fully know all things? No one, surely. Therefore trust not too much in your own judgment, but gladly hear the advice of others. And if perhaps the thing you would have done might be good and profitable, and yet you set aside your own will with regard to it, and follow another's will, you will therefore find much profit. I have often said that to hear and to take counsel is a more sure way than to give it. It is good to hear every man's counsel, not to agree with it. When reason demands agreement, it is a sign of great isolation of mind and of much inward prize. That we should avoid superfluity of words in the company of worldly living persons. Flee the company of world living persons as much as you can, for the treating of worldly matters greatly hinders the fervor of spirit, even though it be done with good intention. We are soon deceived by the vanity of the world, and in a manner are made a slave to it, unless we take good heed. I would I had held my peace many times when I spoke, and that I had not been so much among worldly company as I have been. But why are we so glad to speak and commune together, since we so seldom depart without some harm to our conscience? This is the cause. By communing together we think to comfort each other, and to refresh our hearts when we are troubled by vain imaginations. And we speak most gladly of such things as we must love, or else of things that are more irksome to us. But alas, for sorrow all we do is vain, for this outward comfort is of no little hindrance to the true inward comfort that comes from God. It is necessary, therefore, that we watch and pray, that time does not pass away from us in idleness. If it is lawful and expedient, speak then of God, and of such things as are edifying to your soul and your neighbors. Bad habits and neglect of our spiritual profit often make us take little heed how we should speak. Nevertheless, a devout communing on spiritual things sometimes greatly helps the health of the soul, especially when men of one mind and spirit and God meet and speak and commune together. That'll do it for today. Tomorrow we'll start with the means to get peace and the desire to profit in virtues. Thank you for listening. I know that a lot of you can't quite follow yet, but it will become clearer as we read on. And we will learn that it is much better to trust in God than trust in man. Too many of us trust in the things of life that we think we must have, and we therefore get carried away and say stupid things and do stupid things. But everybody is a little bit that way. And if you are one way and other people are another way, don't try so hard to impress your way on other people. Let them have their own thoughts and you have your own thoughts. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Love all of you. Bye-bye.